I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi,
Of
Mark.
course.
You got it wrong, Trey. It's
Yeah, I don't
I
I
think
did
know.
not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know every line to the room.
Well,
I'm
that's an issue.
sorry.
That's a problem, dude.
All right. Anyway, welcome back to the Thinking Marks
I'm
podcast.
sorry, Tommy Wiseau.
You feel
What
that?
an amazing way to start this episode. Trey being wrong and stupid. Anyway, I'm Kyle.
Hey,
And I'll be wrong and stupid again soon. Probably in this episode.
all right, Kyle. I'm gonna cut to the chase.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
I said if you did not watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Oh
by
my
the
God.
time we recorded, did you see or did you not?
Look, all I gotta say is that.
Okay, that's it. He's got
No,
something
I
against
saw it.
mentally ill people.
I
He's
saw it.
got something against mentally ill people.
No, I saw it. I saw it.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, of course.
Oh. Trey, is it true?
I didn't watch it with him.
Trey does not know.
All right. How did the movie
What?
end? How did the movie end?
The one flew over the cuckoo's nest, obviously.
See, you don't accept Cap. This is Cap. Oh, Cap.
Anyway, so what is the first order of business today? Because there's been quite a lot of things going on.
All right.
Take your pick.
No, I want to pick.
Well, then take your pick.
I
All
feel
right.
like we should start with the Snyderverse thing and get that out of the way.
I agree. I think we should.
Oh, yeah, and how it's gone completely
Wait,
off
can
the
I-
rails
Can I
insane.
share my thoughts on Snyder Cut? Because since I haven't said it.
Oh yeah. You weren't here last week.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So all in all, I think the movie's good. It's not bad, but it's certainly not great. It's not my favorite DCE movie. I'd give that to Shazam.
Hell yeah.
This movie did not have to be 4 hours long. Had to have 18 different endings. Had to have like so many slow motions. The same repetitive music every time Wonder Woman shows up.
Hilarious.
It didn't need to set up a whole nother franchise, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
there's
fair with that,
multiple
that's what
things
the
that
movie was
could be
gonna,
that.
and that's what the theatrical cut was gonna do. I mean, it was gonna set up movies, so I mean, I
But-
didn't expect Snyder to cut down any of that, but
The
yeah, you
original
know.
cut ended in Green Lantern meeting Batman instead of Martian Manhunter meeting Batman in the end there, and they had
It's
to
supposed to be
refilm.
Green Lantern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Omar Ray and
supposed to be
Kilowog,
Tomar Ray and Kilowog.
but WB said no, so he refilmed it. So was Martian Manhunter.
Oh.
I mean, you could tell it was reshot because Affleck's acting there sucked.
Yeah, and the dialogue was awful, like
Yeah.
awful.
And can we all agree that the movie should just ended off with Superman just flying up to the sky?
yeah,
the
it
blue
didn't need
suit,
the Night
yeah.
The blue
Rider
suit.
scene.
With
We
the blue
did-
I
suit.
hated the black suit. I still am annoyed that
It
Zack
could
Snyder
have
put that
been
in.
cool, but they overplayed their hand, and now it's just ridiculous.
Here's the thing with the black suit. In the comics, the black suit actually serves a purpose. It's a healing suit because Superman is damaged when he's revived. It's a suit that serves a purpose. Here, it just looks cool.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
when he's done healing, he just switches back to the normal blue and red suit. He doesn't keep on wearing the black suit.
But no,
like a-
now he's
we
gonna
think
get it
he
back
keeps
when
them
he
all.
turns evil.
Well, like another point that he wears the black suit is in the Superman Lois and Clark miniseries.
Yeah,
that one is hard to explain why he wears it. If you read it, you'll understand. It's like a whole bunch of comic stuff you need to understand before you figure out why he wears that suit.
Also, I saw a post of this today, but when Cyborg's dad died, why didn't Bruce, comfort him in any way?
Yes, I forgot about that. That part really bothered me because it's just like I was hoping there would be a moment where like Cyborg just throw a temper tantrum and just like go nuts. But the fact they're like, oh, okay, well, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
even
Aquaman
Aquaman-
comforts him more. Like,
He's like-
Aquaman more character.
I mean, it's fine. At least someone did it, but Aquaman has a dad. He doesn't exactly understand as much as, seeing your parents gunned down in an alley.
But the thing
Aquaman
is,
is the
Aquaman
one-
acknowledged the fact that like he moved on.
Aquaman is the one character that has a stable living father.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah. I mean, Wonder Woman still has her mother, but yeah.
but they're not exactly on speaking terms.
What about
Yeah,
Flash?
not really in speaking terms, but like,
What about Flash?
Well, Flash
Well-
I mean,
his dad's not really in a stable environment.
Oh, that's true.
yeah, like, Bruce could have had a cool arc in this movie. I wholeheartedly believe that, but Snyder just didn't give him one.
The thing is,
he doesn't know. Oh, did y'all hear? So wasn't it James Gunn who's the director of the Suicide Squad movie?
Hell yeah.
I heard he read like every single Suicide Squad comic and like 85% of Harley Quinn content for that movie.
Yeah, he claims to have, but I love him, but like, is that?
Oh wow, look at this Harvard man. Look
Is
at
that
this
even
man.
feasible, like time-wise? Is that even like worth it?
Do you know this man personally?
No, I don't. But
Exactly.
He probably could have gotten his movie out a lot quicker had he not done that.
I mean, I don't think he
It's
read
better
them
to
all,
know the
but,
characters.
That's fair.
Like, I don't think he just read Zero while then read Suicide Squad when he was making Suicide Squad. I'm assuming he read stuff when in his young years a little bit.
Yeah, because I was listening to like this one interview with him and Michael Rosenbaum, and he was talking about how he did grow up with like Marvel and DC comics. So probably the chances were, he was reading Suicide Squad comics.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So he just like read some of the newer ones and like got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's start this conversation over to the Restore the Snyderverse movement.
Rant time.
Okay, the Restore the Snyderverse thing. I hate how people are like commenting on other Warner Brothers movies like Godzilla versus Kong, and rating it 1 star and being like, I'm rating this 1 star because they won't restore the Snyderverse or whatever. I'm like, this isn't even the Snyder movie. What are you doing?
And also, Warner Brothers made a post about stopping Asian hate and Asian violence, and people commented on it in droves. Restore the Snyderverse. At that point, you no longer deserve the Snyderverse. You've lost.
Listen, this is 100% not Zack Snyder's fault. This is anyone in the cast's fault. That they would play along if the Snyderverse was restored, but they're not, promoting at The Boys, trying to say, hey, you should come on every Warner Brothers post to do it. This is just the toxic fandom being the toxic fandom. And at this point, you guys don't even deserve it. You did the hashtag for release the Snyder Cut, okay? And you got it. Stop acting like you can just let Warner Brothers do whatever you want now with the hashtags and everything. You can't.
Yeah.
Like, they think because they got the first one, they think they can get the second one, but like that's
exactly what they think, and it's ridiculous.
They think now that
trying to like figure out
company.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just said what I had to say. You got.
Oh, because I was saying I'm trying to find the reviews for Godzilla vs. Kong because they infected the reviews too.
Yeah,
I think someone posted a pic of one of the reviews in the group chat.
It's on IMDb, so yeah. I don't even trust IMDb in the first place. But
yeah, so far it looks like they're all gone.
So far. I think because IMDb was like, you know what? Let's not have fans be stupid.
Yeah, because also their comments weren't even related to the movie, so that's another reason why.
What I'm gonna be annoyed about is when Warner Brothers, give Snyder either an animated series or a comic book to do this, and you're gonna be like, no, live action or nothing.
Yeah, no, I saw there was where Zack Snyder said, "Hey, if you guys want me to make a comic of it, if there's enough outcry, I'll do it." And the first comment was someone going, "No, we want live action movies." Like, you do realize how much money this would be and how much money Warner Brothers would lose.
Like, listen,
they don't even deserve a comic book at this point. They don't even deserve that.
Not just that, but they have already made movies that don't fit into the Snyderverse. Aquaman does not fit into the Snyderverse. Shazam having Batman toys does not fit into the Snyderverse.
Amber Heard just being in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that annoyed me so much. She didn't have a purpose in that movie.
Deathstroke was there just to set up a non-existent movie.
Yeah, no, he was literally there.
I would have liked to see that movie a little bit, but
in fact, I actually was listening. Well, it was like a short clip with Joe Manganiello talking about
when he said it was going to be like David Fincher's The Game, which is a great movie.
Yep.
I would have liked to see Ben Affleck's Batman movie, but at the same time, it's fine. We're getting the Batman.
Yeah, we're getting, the Reeves movie, which would have been better anyway.
Yeah. I also want to ask you this. So I saw this post a long time ago. You probably saw it, Trey. But like most of like the clips from the Batman movie compared to like a David Fincher movies. What do you think about that, Trey?
I mean, like for a long time, people have been crying out for Fincher to direct a Batman movie because his style fits well. I always thought that was a little too much of, an obvious pick, but I always, because like it's quite like even people are thinking, ooh, Fincher movies are going to influence the Batman. They very well could be, because Fincher movies are good and they're kind of they have that kind of gothic style that fits Batman. But I'll believe it when I see it.
I just want to see a movie with Batman and Robin together. That's all I want.
Well, if you look to the classic Joel Schumacher picture, you can actually find one.
Okay, I want like one that actually fits.
But a good one.
A proper one.
A good one, not like the Batman Robin movie from like the 80s or 90s or whatever.
Hey, people like Batman Forever now. So there's
okay. Not that one. I want like a good movie with good Dick Grayson or possibly even Damian Wayne. This live action.
I want a live action Tim Drake.
I was gonna say.
Ooh, live action Tim Drake. Yeah, okay. We are getting a live action Tim Drake, just not on a show that you like.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I feel like David Fincher would be better off making like a Jim Gordon movie rather than like a Batman movie.
Yeah, but I quite honestly don't think David Fincher's interested in making a comic book movie.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Well, the Jim Gordon movie does not be interesting.
Was it?
Like, would anyone watch a Jim Gordon movie?
I would.
Hell yeah.
If we can get a Joker movie that's nominated for Best Picture, gets 2 Oscars, anything could happen.
Fair point.
We already had Gotham though that focused on Jim Gordon.
We live in a society
which was fantastic.
You live in a society where Joker.
We also have a TV show based on Alfred Pennyworth when he was younger, so.
Which is surprisingly good.
I know, it's so good right now. I just watched episode 8 of season 2.
We live in a society where the Suicide Squad, the first one, wins an Oscar.
Oh yeah, I forgot that movie won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, did y'all hear Birds of Prey was nominated for like Best Comic Book Adaptation Movie 2020?
That's a category?
It is for IMDb.
Not for the Oscars.
Not for Oscars, but like IMDb, like.
The Oscars don't respect comic book movies. Well, they do more now, but
unless they have an agenda.
Yeah, now it's kind of ridiculous how much the Oscars respect comic movies because they didn't give The Dark Knight Best Picture nom, but we're going to give Black Panther one, which I love Black Panther. Never should have gotten a Best Picture nomination.
We'll get to the Oscars in a little while. That's on the list, but let's stick to the DC side and let's go to the more fun side, quote unquote. Suicide Squad.
God, that was
Ooh, that trailer. Ooh.
I love how they're introducing new characters we haven't really seen much of. Especially
that's what James Gunn loves to do. He took the Guardians of the Galaxy, which before 2014 nobody knew about, and now they're a household name. Everyone and their mother knows who Rocket Raccoon is. That's
can't wait to wake up tomorrow to see my mom wearing a Ratcatcher 2 shirt.
A Ratcatcher.
Honestly, this movie looks so good though. Like I don't even care if the edgy DC fans are like, "Ooh, it's too jokey. The dick jokes are weird." Nah, it's James Gunn humor, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
this is James Gunn with no filter, and that's amazing.
It's going all in. But I'll say this right now. I saw the trailer probably at the worst time, and they released it at probably the worst time. Because I saw a trailer, I got so excited for it, but then I realized that I have 20 minutes left until my math test starts, and I was like, okay, I have to get into mode. So I was like, dang.
That is rough.
I know. Yeah. And even I tried to rewatch the trailer after it, I was like, I can't. Where's the mood?
I had literally just gotten home from something, and I sat down, and I just see the notification and go, oh God, oh God.
Was that thing your permit test trial?
Yes, it was, Trey. Yes, it was. Anyway, I think this trailer looks supremely better than the 2016 version. Massive improvement there.
This is James Gunn's style, just wrinkled all over it, and that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we got freaking Starro in here, man. Come on.
Live action Starro. That's gonna be amazing.
Hopefully he's voiced by Taika Waititi.
What?
Hopefully it's voiced by Taika Waititi.
No, that got deconfirmed today, actually.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, James Gunn deconfirmed today that Taika Waititi was not voicing Starro. Wasn't it confirmed before he was he was going to be the first Ratcatcher?
It's probably either that or
I'm pretty sure there are set photos of it. I could be wrong, but
there were photos of the first Ratcatcher, but we don't know if it's Taika or not.
I'm pretty sure it's Taika.
Right.
I would
But-
I would bet money that it's he's Ratcatcher 1.
By the way,
Sylvester Stallone as King Shark.
that's God tier voice acting right there.
God, I love that so much.
Okay, but I will say this right now. James Gunn, if he has any intentions to kill Polka Dot Man, make no mistake, I will fucking kill you.
If anything, Polka Dot Man wanting to die, I think is actually an inclination that he's gonna be one of the ones to survive.
He has to survive. He will survive.
I will here are the 3 characters I believe will be the best characters in the movie: Polka Dot Man, Ratcatcher 2, and Bloodsport. These are going to be 3 characters. I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion Peacemaker will not be as interesting a character because James Gunn's making a TV show. I think that James Gunn's going to give all these characters something really cool to do, but it's not going to focus on Peacemaker as much, and that's going to hurt his soul to the point where he had to make a TV show about him.
Right.
That's what Vince Gilligan did with El Camino.
Oh, we just got some breaking news.
Die?
We just got some breaking news, guys.
Oh, breaking news on the scene.
So, Black Adam will release on July 29th, 2022.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Nice.
Dope.
Before
We'll get to Black
Year of the
Adam.
Gods.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yep.
Was it like or anything, or just random news?
It's The Rock said there was gonna be Black Adam news today, so I guess this was it.
Okay, hang on. 2 pieces of Black Adam news within a week of each other. I smell a trailer, or at least something.
Bro, they just started filming. They just started filming.
Yeah, I don't. There's barely enough to make a trailer, so I don't know.
I don't know, man. All this news being so close together, there's got to be something on the horizon.
I know we got 25% of the Batman. They still made a trailer.
Okay, but you're talking about 0.2% done.
Fair enough.
In a trailer.
I'm thinking
there isn't going to be enough.
I think they're gonna release a poster soon.
Yeah, at least a poster because they have all the actors now.
Yeah.
We will wait.
That's probably what you're thinking.
Anyway, what were you saying before that?
We were talking about the Suicide Squad until breaking news.
So other than that, first squad of joke characters who are all going to die within the first 15 minutes.
I don't think they're gonna die. I think they're just gonna get Starro, faced, and they're gonna have to fight.
And then Amanda Waller or Rick Flag is gonna explode them.
Probably.
Nah, but I want to see Captain Boomerang versus Bloodsport. That's my dream fight.
Well, we know Peacemaker's gonna live because he's getting his own TV show, so.
My prediction, King Shark, toast.
Fuck you. No. He needs to live. That adorable piece of shark needs to live.
I think Savant is dead because James Gunn has a history of killing Michael Rooker.
Kill him.
I actually think Savant might be a really interesting character to the point where I think he's gonna die, but I think he's gonna go out on his shield.
Yeah,
Pete Davidson's character.
I think Pete. As much as
Pete Davidson is dead.
He's dead. He will be dead.
I feel he's definitely going to be dead within the first 10 minutes.
TDK is also dead.
Soul. Yeah, he's dead.
Javelin's dead. TDK is dead. Bloodsport might go out on his shield with you to know I'm going to get you out of here. I'm going to save your life, but I'm going to kill myself to do it. Kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
I think if anyone's going to make a heroic sacrifice, it's either going to be Polka Dot Man or Bloodsport. But Bloodsport way more likely.
Yeah, because he is the leader after all.
I think Rick Flag is definitely gonna die.
No, Flag's gonna live.
What about what was her name? The orange lady, purple
Mongol.
Or
Mongal.
Yeah.
All the people that were at the bottom of the poster are definitely all gonna die.
I don't think they're gonna die because I don't think you're gonna kill off Captain Boomerang.
Why not? Why not? He's not gonna
be. Because Jai Courtney's name is so high on the poster that I'm just like, you know what?
Well,
he might.
At the same time, Margot Robbie's name was at the bottom of the poster.
Fair enough.
Harley Quinn is one of the main characters, so I don't know.
All right,
I think Harley's just going to be here as a heavy side character because I feel like James has not because we've gotten a little too much Harley Quinn for my taste, so I'm very okay with her being a fun side character.
What about Weasel?
Do we think
Thinker?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think Thinker's probably going to live.
Yeah.
No, Thinker's dead. He's dead.
Really?
Weasel's 100% going to die.
No, I kind of want Weasel to be the only joke character to make it out.
Nah, but I feel like James Gunn,
yeah.
like having the ability to just kill his brother in a movie. Like, come on.
Ooh, what if a Taika Waititi voices Weasel?
If it's possible.
Because Sean Gunn did Rocky Raccoon, but he didn't voice him, so it could be possible he's just doing the mocap again.
Yeah.
Just imagine if there's like a moment where like they take inspiration from Full Metal Jacket and they just like start chanting something.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Dude, nah, he makes a Platoon reference where Bloodsport just does the Willem Dafoe thing with the guns and helicopters.
Right.
That'd be amazing.
Yep.
So who do you think is definitely gonna survive? Like, if you had to place money, like, not
Harley Quinn, 100%.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna survive.
100%.
Peacemaker.
Harley Quinn and Peacemaker are different because they're both confirmed for future projects.
Yeah.
Someone who is not, someone who has a chance.
King Shark.
King Shark. He's gotta live. He's gotta live.
The Thinker might survive.
Who?
The Thinker.
Peter
Capaldi's character.
I'd place my bets on Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man.
Yeah,
I can see that.
He has to live.
The whole thing with Polka Dot Man is he wants to die. I think that's like James Gunn's like little thing, like, okay, he's gonna survive the entire movie as like some funny irony.
Polka Dot Man suicidal confirmed.
No, it is confirmed. He said it in the trailer.
Yeah, like you could also see a little bit of a flashback where he's at a bar with some friends, and they kind of had a cool beat drop with like him waving his hair back. Like, I don't know. All I'm saying, Polka Dot character might be the best character in this movie.
No, I think he's gonna be a standout.
Yeah, because you can't have this ridiculous of a character and not make him the best damn character in this movie.
Agreed.
We live in a society where talking tree character can make anyone cry.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, any other thoughts on the movie?
All I'm saying, the tagline for this movie just summed it all up. From the horribly beautiful mind of the god James Gunn.
Oh, do you want anything else to add about Starro? Because that's just
we've already said enough about Starro.
We are one step closer from Jarro supremacy. We are one step closer.
Oh no, I hate Jarro.
What?
Jarro is best Robin.
Jarro, my beloved.
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry, my favorite Robin is Damian Wayne.
He is Bruce Wayne's best child.
Jarro is the least scarred of Bruce's children. Okay.
Yeah.
He's the most innocent.
Exactly, and that's why he's the best. He's the only one who calls Batman Dad, and I love it.
Okay, other Robins have called him Dad, okay?
But that's been emotional moments. Jarro just calls him Dad as, hi, Dad.
What about Damian? Well, he calls
Damian
him father,
Damian calls him father. That's too, professional for my taste.
He's raised by the League of Assassins. What do you want?
I want him to be a cute starfish. That's what I want.
Whatever.
Maybe I'm just asking too much.
Yeah. Because I don't know if they're even going to introduce a live-action Jarro. Like, we have Starro, but
they have to. Come on. Post-credit scene, Affleck and Jarro. Come on.
I legitimately want that to be the post-credit scene so badly.
Come on.
Just because you want it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Really?
It's not going to happen, but...
If the Snyder fans have shown us anything, it kind of does mean that.
Well, they're not getting a Snyderverse, okay?
So... Hashtag release the Jarro cut.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. So, you guys ready to talk about more DC news?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot.
All right. Black Adam.
Oh,
okay.
Pierce Brosnan was cast as Dr. Fate.
It's the British dude from Mrs. Doubtfire.
I
was thinking James Bond, but okay.
No, you don't get it's the British dude. Bro. Hey, bro. Stupid Americans.
No, man, that man's, fourth or fifth best James.
I don't care.
That man is fifth best James Bond, okay? He is fifth best James Bond.
Who's the first?
Sean Connery, all day.
I haven't seen the James Bond movie, so I couldn't even tell you.
I need to watch them. I haven't yet.
You've all failed me for the last time.
Hey man, I told you to watch Hereditary.
Yeah, not you, Mohammad. You've actually watched movies. Kyle, you have failed me for the last time.
You failed me too, Kyle.
I told you to watch Casino Royale and you didn't listen to me.
I didn't listen to you. I didn't. Don't worry, I'll do it. Wait, no, I can't do it tomorrow.
Exactly.
Spring break. I'll do it over spring break.
And spring break, I expect all 24 Bond movies down.
Trey, I don't have 48 hours to spare. That's too
Okay, but do you have time for 2 hours of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Why would I watch a 2-hour build-up to one person flying over one cuckoo's nest?
Okay, Kyle, you have something against mentally ill people. Just say it.
That's not the point of this anyway.
Just say it.
What do you think of Pierce Brosnan being cast as Dr. Fate?
Dude, I love it. That's some nice Tia casting right there.
It is amazing casting, frankly.
The fact that no one has thought of this is, baffling.
And also, the fact that they got such a big name for Dr. Fate leads me to believe that there's going to be something else with Dr. Fate down the line.
Yeah.
Movie.
I want him to either appear in Zatanna or to have a TV show.
Ooh, yeah.
I think he's definitely gonna at least be mentioned in Zatanna.
If he's a very interesting character, then they could very well span out his story.
I mean, he's already a fan favorite in the comics, so he's probably going to be at least a little well liked.
Yeah, but what about the average Joe who doesn't really know who Dr. Fate is?
I mean, his story is interesting. Like if they do the whole, the spirit of the Helm Naboo and how much a toll that would take on a man, have Clarion be the villain, that would be awesome.
Oh my God, Clarion being the villain would be so good.
Listen, Dr. Fate movie or Estrigan movie, Clarion needs to be the villain in both of those movies.
I just want to see
played by Finn Wolfhard. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God.
It might be too simple of casting, but it's not bad.
I want someone more devious than Finn Wolfhard for that.
Yeah.
Zac Efron.
Yes.
No.
You need the redemption.
That's horrible.
Danny DeVito.
Yes.
No, dude, if I want Zac Efron redemption, Johnny Cage, Mortal Kombat 2.
For Efron?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. So yeah. Flash news?
Was there Flash news?
They recast Henry Allen.
Oh yeah, they recast Henry Allen.
I was nervous for a split second. I was nervous for a split second because the guy looked a lot like the dad from Saw 3, who's awful, but he's not. So that's good.
Thank you for sharing that it wasn't someone you thought it was. We were very scared there.
I know.
Had us for a moment.
Do we think he's even going to play that big of a role in this movie?
I mean, maybe. We have an actor who plays his mom, so there might be, flashbacks and stuff. But, I'm kind of sad we're not getting Billy Syrup back. He was good.
Billy who?
And that kind of,
Wait, Trey. It's Crudup.
Crudup, whatever.
Say Borat. Trey, say Borat.
Borat. Anyway.
Okay. No, that's not the funny way you say it.
No. I'm kind of sad he's not coming back because, that kind of throws a wrench into my Snyderverse is secretly Watchmen theory. But, he was also good as Henry Allen in the Snyder Cut. He wasn't bad.
Not everything's connected, Trey. No offense.
No, Trey.
If it's Zack Snyder, it is.
Trey, if anything, this could help your theory. That version was Dr. Manhattan, and then he left to go do some other shenanigans, and then he put back regular Henry Allen.
Oh my God, you're right. The Snyderverse is Watchmen confirmed.
Honestly, wholeheartedly, if they do restore the Snyderverse, I want to see it end with Rebirth.
But what was that one?
Ooh, so we could actually see Superman's son. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I would.
Lois is already pregnant with Bruce Kent. So,
okay.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay, it wasn't necessarily confirmed in the movie that she was.
Yeah, but Zach said it.
Yeah, Zach
okay, no, legit. She was carrying a bassinet and she had pregnancy tests in her desk drawer.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Just because if the movie cannot tell you that, then it was never...
Then why was she carrying a little bassinet at the end of the movie? Tell me that.
Wait, what bassinet?
So remember at the end of the movie where Bruce was saying to
which
Clark
ending?
how I bought the bank for y'all to live in the house? And We saw Lois and Martha walking together back into the house, holding stuff. We saw in Lois's hands, she was carrying a little bassinet.
Let me see this. Hang on.
Mohammad does not remember every detail to a 4-hour movie, for sure.
Which ending, though?
The one where, like, they're at the farm.
Alright, let me look at this real quick. Should I watch the Justice Gray version or the normal version?
Normal one. If you watch the gray one, you won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
But what if I'm blind?
Then you won't be able to see it in both.
Fair enough. Alright, let's look at this. Come on, stupid internet. Come on. Where is it? Okay. Oh, you're right. It's Rosemary's
See the bassinet?
Rosemary's Baby.
I was correct. She was carrying a bassinet. I told you.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I guess it means she's pregnant. But who would she... Okay.
It is Clark's child, that was confirmed, but the child will have no powers.
But confirmed by who?
Zach.
Where does it say that in the movie?
It doesn't.
It doesn't say it in the movie.
Zach had to tell us.
The director should not tell you what
happened.
Muhammad, I know.
Even though this movie is 4 hours long, they didn't have time for it.
They could literally just be like,
we needed more slow-mo shots.
Yeah, 10% of the movie was in slow-mo.
Are you seriously justifying bad writing?
24 minutes.
Are you seriously justifying bad writing?
Absolutely not. I do not justify Zack Snyder's writing for anything. I'm just saying people want Restore the Snyderverse, even though we know everything that's going to happen in the Snyderverse.
Anyways, we're going to rip each other apart if we continue with this discussion. So anyways, what were we talking about, Flash?
I think you're right. That's all I'm saying.
We were talking about Black Adam before this.
No, we were talking about Flash.
Oh, wait, Flash. We finished talking about Black Adam.
We went completely off.
Getting off. Okay.
They also cast an ex-Viner. I forgot who it was, but they cast an ex-Viner for this movie.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, and I hate that with every fiber of my being.
Who is this? Do I want to know?
I didn't recognize the name.
Oh, it's King Batch. That's who it is. King Batch.
King Batch? Really?
Yeah.
Wait, no, King Batch in this movie?
Yeah.
Who's next? Charlie D'Amelio?
No. Charlie D'Amelio's already going to commentate the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight card. She doesn't have the time to be in the superhero movie.
Get out of my head. Please stop this.
Please let the pain go. I just want to be happy.
Sorry, that's not going to happen with the Snyderverse.
Who do we think King Batch is playing?
Oh my god.
I want to say just like some thug or whatever.
No, he's playing Captain. He's Captain Cold.
No, reverse.
No,
it's Rudy Mancuso who's going to be in the movie.
Oh.
Wait, was it not King Batch?
No.
Dang it, I wanted King Batch to be Captain Cold.
Imagine just Rudy Mancuso being...
Okay, we already have a perfect Captain Cold on The Flash. Like, the TV show you can bring in.
I mean, he's kind of dead, but whatever. Not the actor, the character's dead.
If you had to cast someone...
Multiverse! They've already done that.
If you had to cast someone different as Captain Cold, though, who'd you cast?
Ooh.
DeVito.
I'm thinking King Batch.
No, I don't see
Al Pacino.
King Batch as...
Listen, that'd be as good as Coolio playing Scarecrow in Schumacher's Batman 3.
You mean perfect? You know my opinion on Coolio, Trey. You know I actually like that casting.
It's terrible.
No, guys, Al Pacino for Captain Cold.
Oh my god. Not everyone can be Al Pacino, Mohammad.
Dude, listen, if it's Heat Al Pacino, hell yes.
Or Scarface. And like at the end, he's just using the gun. Just like starts shooting down people.
Say hello to my freezy friend.
It needs to be someone like snarky. Like someone like annoying.
No, Kyle, snarty.
I knew you were gonna make that joke, you son bastard.
Billy Zane.
Like, maybe Heatwave for that actor, but like not Captain Cold. I don't know.
Snark. Who do you just think of who's the first actor you think of? Like, God, I want to punch them in the face. I would say Johnny, but he's already one of the rogues.
I mean,
Wow. Silence for me, huh?
What did I just didn't hear what you said.
Mikey, or was it Mickey Rourke?
Mickey Rourke. Ooh, I actually like that casting. Mickey Rourke as Captain Cold. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
He was a Whiplash in Iron Man 2.
Yes.
He sure was.
Yep.
Mark Wahlberg. That's a good one. Actor you want to punch Mark Wahlberg.
Ooh, I do want to punch Mark Wahlberg. Ooh, I want to punch him really bad. But
then you should watch Boogie Nights.
The thing is, though,
Boogie Nights is a really good movie. I still want to punch him, but that is a good movie.
I'm surprised that movie even worked.
Yeah, that's an indie, but
But like,
it was a weird movie, but it happened.
It's like, how can you make a movie about the porn industry work?
Yeah, it was weird.
PTA, man.
I think the issue with Mark Wahlberg being Captain Cold is he's too handsome.
Fair enough. And he's already playing Sully in Uncharted, so I don't think he is at the time.
You can't get someone attractive to play Captain Cold. He kind of needs to be.
Oh, I got one. Shia LaBeouf. That's a good one.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Isn't he already playing superhero role soon? Or did I make?
Well, no, he was rumored as Moon Knight.
He was, but then we got the infinitely better Oscar Isaac.
Hell yeah.
Virgin Shia LaBeouf versus Chad Oscar Isaac.
Yes,
I think Mickey Rourke is still the best option for Captain Cold of the ones you've listed.
Right. Oh yeah. No, we didn't put this on the list, but Michael Keane might not be in the Batman movie after all.
You mean the Flash movie?
He's still mulling it over. He's revealed he has been asked, but he still hasn't decided, which
chop
is worrying because the Flash is filming, right?
Yeah,
it's filming.
I don't know if they are filming.
They're filming it in April.
To.
I'm surprised they haven't even started filming this movie yet.
Honestly, if Michael Keane needs to wait till see how the COVID thing goes out, Flash will be delayed. They will wait for him. I promise you, they will.
Well,
I don't want them to. He doesn't need to be in the Flash movie.
Yeah, you can.
They will if they can get Michael Keaton back as Batman. They will wait for him. They know that will put asses in the seats.
Just get Christian Bale.
I don't want them to get Christian Bale.
Don't bring Bale back.
No more body work, please.
Bring back.
Okay, why can't they just do Thomas Wayne Batman? Instead?
Everyone would prefer that, but they want to get an old Batman actor for the nostalgia.
No, I want
that gets butts and seats.
I just want them to do Thomas Wayne Batman. That's all I want. You don't need to get another Bruce Wayne.
Thomas Wayne Batman would make the better story, but an older Batman actor gets butts in seats.
George Clooney.
God.
Maybe not.
It's always the people who don't read comics who win out.
Wait, if they do Flashpoint that comes back and their reality's all bad, you could kind of pull off it being Clooney because he's kind of polar opposite.
Clooney has apologized way too many times for him to say, you know what, I'll come back as Batman.
That is true. Val Kilmer has no shame.
Val Kilmer is a little. How do I word this being nicely? Old and overweight.
Yeah, he's not in the best shape to play Batman.
Keane's kind of their only option.
Which is why they will wait for him.
Honestly, I don't want him in the movie if they're gonna have to wait for him.
Or Thomas Wayne, because that's the better story. And you have the perfect actor for it.
Yeah, but here's my issue. Here's my issue with Thomas Wayne. If they're gonna do the thing where compared to the violent Thomas Wayne to the nicer Batman Bruce Wayne, that doesn't work because this Batman murders people. This Batman murders people.
You're right. If anything, if he creates a reality, and Keaton's there, then why would he just not stay in that reality? That's a better reality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and also Ben Affleck's Batman is basically Thomas Wayne Batman.
Except he doesn't have gun holsters, surprisingly.
Even though
and Thomas Wayne Batman didn't kill his Joker because his Joker was Martha.
But this Joker's this Joker, so why isn't he murdered him yet?
And the thing, and much like that final interaction in the Snyder Cut, that Joker actually has a reason to give that Batman a reach around. Why is Jared Leto Joker talking about giving Batman a reach around?
Okay,
oh my God.
I am convinced Jared Leto's Joker is gay.
But he
definitely.
I don't know because he actually is in love with Harley Quinn. so I'm not too sure.
I mean,
No, he wasn't.
Have you seen Lego Batman movie? Joker's a pretty queer-coded character.
Yeah,
Joker's just
like Joker always shrugs off Harley Quinn.
Listen, I am convinced.
Like she's in love with him, but he's not in love with her.
No, in the Suicide Squad, he's in love with Harley Quinn. So I'll believe that Joker isn't gay. I can 100% buy a comic book Joker is gay, but Jared Leto Joker might be the only iteration where I'm like, I don't think he's gay.
So what other options do we have?
None. We're gonna have to wait for Keane.
Anyways,
you don't need an older Bruce Wayne in this movie. There's no point. It annoys me so much.
Honestly, if you aren't gonna do Thomas Wayne in this movie, give us a dedicated Thomas Wayne movie then about what if he became Batman and Martha became the Joker. Make that DC's
movie about the Flashpoint universe.
DC has mentioned it wants to start doing Elseworlds movies. Make that would be a really cool Elseworlds movie.
Yeah, but like I've said before, we're getting a little too much Batman. Like, as much as I love Batman, there's other DC superheroes I love and want to see explored. So let's lay off Batman for a second.
Yeah.
Let's let Reeves do whatever he wants to do.
But Trey,
I want to say something right now.
Trey, who puts butts in seats? Who puts butts in seats, Trey? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, but you can't stop it.
No, but the thing is, like, we also have that Leica Batman movie that's gonna come out. I think they should just give it to Dr. Fate or Superman or Green Lantern
or heroes that haven't had much screen time. I would like to see like a movie just the Bat family, not Batman, just the Bat family, like maybe Spoiler or Barbara Gordon, like as Oracle or Cassandra Cain. I would like to see Cassandra Cain.
We're kind of already getting we're getting Bat family thing with Gotham Knights, but that just got delayed, and my heart is broken to 1,000 pieces.
But we're gonna get the Suicide Squad game and this game in the same year, so thinking about it. So
yeah, that's good. Even though I will hopefully have money by then. That will be nice.
Well, time to play some Elton John because it's gonna be a dog day afternoon. Only real cinephiles know about what I'm talking about.
That was funny.
All right. So, are we done with DC?
Is there anything else about DC in the list?
Supergirl, the new season starts on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
In the trailer, Lena punched her brother Lex Luthor, which I thought was amazing.
Nice. I actually caught up on a little bit of CW. I caught up on Flash, and I caught up on Superman and Lois, which, again, I'm just going to say this. Superman and Lois has no right being as good as it is. It has no right.
I don't know if y'all noticed this, but in the trailer for Supergirl, the Fortress of Solitude looks different than it does in Superman and Lois. But it's supposed to be the same Fortress of Solitude.
There's a lot of stuff in Superman and Lois where I'm just like, that's a lot different to what they do in the CW, which, I mean, okay. I'm not too mad about it because the style is definitely different from CW shows to Superman and Lois. It's kind of like what they're doing with Black Lightning, where metas already exist, but they're not, Central City Particle Accelerator experiments.
Yeah, and I just want on Superman and Lois to mention Supergirl at least once, like Clark to mention his cousin Kara about being another Kryptonian on Earth.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Kara wasn't at Martha Kent's funeral, but whatever.
I know that annoyed me. Well, maybe she wasn't close to Martha, but she should have still been there to at least comfort Clark.
Yeah.
I feel like Clark should have also told his sons, hey, your cousin is another Kryptonian as well.
I don't really know about that because that's like saying, oh, by the way, kids, your Uncle Bruce is Batman. Don't give them information they don't need to know. Okay, but I don't know. It's because they're related to Kara, not to Bruce. Yeah. Because it would be nice for them to know, hey, there's another Kryptonian out there that could help them if they need it. If their dad is busy.
Yeah, plus, it's saying that if they even know about Supergirl, it doesn't take a genius to connect the dots that, they're probably somewhat related.
Yeah, it's just they haven't asked about it, so, it annoys me. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to separate the shows. Or, the writers just haven't, met. I don't know. Yeah. not really
so far,
connected
Superman
yet.
Lois is like the CW right now. Like, besides Superman Lois, they're only some of them are okay. Some of them I don't like them as much. But Superman Lois, that's some Daredevil level television right there.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
high praise.
Yeah, I said
It is really good.
This is beautiful. This is like literally. There's something Lois said, and when I forget what episode it was, but it made me realize how much better this is to other recently Superman forms of media. Clark having powers is not what makes him Superman. That's what Lois said in one of the episodes, and that's something DC hasn't understood for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. That is one thing that annoys me about most Superman properties is people don't really understand that Clark's a human. Like, technically he's an alien, but he grew up
He's
on...
raised as human.
Exactly. He was raised as Clark Kent. He's a pretty chill dude, but most people think that he's a god.
He's not just chill. He's a dork. He's a dorky character.
Okay.
Superman Lois does that
Oh my god,
well.
he's clumsy. It's just like me and you. Oh my god.
Okay, in the newest episode of Superman Lois, isn't really a spoiler, just Lois calls him a softie. And it's like the funniest thing.
And I'm just like, yeah, he's Superman and he's Clark Kent. That's what Superman is. He's not God and he's not Jesus, okay? He's a farm boy who's clumsy.
He's such a metaphor for Moses, not for Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, our viewers are probably tired of me talking about this, but I hate it when people make Superman Jesus. I hate it so much. I just don't like superheroes having religious allegories. But if you're going to make anyone a Jesus figure, Superman is the last one, because his creators are Jewish immigrants. By God, use your common sense.
Most comic book characters are created by Jews. Mm-hmm. I don't think people have figured that out.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, whole books written on the Jewish boom in the comic industry. There's one.
I have a book in my room about like Jews and comic books. I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but
as do I. I have one called "Disguised as Clark Kent" about the Jews boom in the comic book industry. It's really good. I recommend it to
Mine is called "From Krakow to Krypton" or Krakow to Krypton.
See, the fact that multiple books have been written on this subject should show you the truth of the subject.
I got a book on borderline personality disorder.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are we done with the little Superman tangent?
Yeah, we should move on to Marvel.
For now.
Okay.
For now.
I want to say something right now about Marvel that wasn't on the list. So you guys remember that?
Talking about Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we'll get there, but I want to say something. So you guys remember that MODOK show, right?
Oh yeah. John Hamm's gonna play Iron Man.
Bill Hader's gonna be in it. Nathan Fillion is gonna be in it as Wonder Man, and Whoopi Goldberg is gonna play as Pound Cakes.
I didn't hear about this.
This show is a ridiculous cast, but then again, it's fun stop motion MODOK show, and we haven't gotten MODOK in, besides the Avengers game that no one played, a long time.
Hey, I played it. I didn't finish it.
I played it. I haven't played it in a while, and they just added a whole new update with what's Evil Hulk's name?
Maestro.
Oh, Red Hulk?
Maestro.
Oh yeah, so when are they gonna put Spider-Man in the game?
I don't know. They're supposed to put him in March. We're about to leave March, and we're all about to get Black Panther.
Oh well.
That game was okay.
It had a fine story, but the gameplay is too Destiny 2 when it comes to, microtransactions.
That's very fair. Alright, crap, what were we talking about?
We were talking about MODOK, but now we're going to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Let's cover any other Marvel news before that, and then do that.
Black Widow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Black Widow being delayed again till July.
But you know what? Surprise, they finally came to their senses, put it on Disney Plus for $30.
And we're gonna get that Eternals trailer. Let's go, Dubs. Let's go.
That tells me something. That tells me Raya and the Last Dragon did surprisingly well for Disney Plus. For Disney to be like, you know what? We'll actually put Black Widow on here because I
watched Raya and the Last Dragon and it was good. So I feel like lots of people did watch it. I think.
Yeah. Also, Mohammad, I don't want to kill your buzz, but remember, Shang-Chi comes out before Eternals.
I don't care.
I think we're
gonna get that Eternal show sooner rather than later.
True. I agree with you there. Probably in the summer.
Hopefully. So it's coming out in November, and Shang-Chi is coming out in September. Okay, so if we do some big brain time, April we could get our trailer for Shang-Chi, and then maybe during June or May, late May, mid-June, we could get the Eternals trailer.
Yeah, like, when you now look at the new Marvel slate now, we have July Black Widow, September Shang-Chi, November Eternals, December Spider-Man No Way Home. What
and
the hell?
TV shows littered throughout.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was Spider-Man on the list. Okay, I'll talk about it later.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Another Spider-Man leak confirming yet again. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Oh yeah.
We're missing a lot of things, but anyways.
It's fine.
And whatever. I just scrolled through my timeline and figured what I tweeted about. That's how I always check. And if I miss it, but boo-hoo. I forgot.
Tim boo-hoo, so sad.
But yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Black Widow and Eternals. But yeah, that Eternals trailer is coming, guys. It's coming. It's gonna be lit.
I mean, I don't know why Disney had to push so long for them to be like, guys, Black Widow will come out in theaters when we all knew there was no way.
Y'all gonna try and go to theaters for this, or are you guys gonna stay home and watch it?
Nah.
I'm not watching.
I'm gonna stay home.
I mean, maybe. It depends, because, like, I bet my family's gonna watch it with me. And at the point where I'm like, okay, do we want to go see in theaters for less money or stay at home and pay $30?
Piracy.
I feel like I'm gonna stay home because it'll be cheaper than buying like 4 tickets for my family.
The thing is, for me, movie theaters are like my favorite place on earth, and I haven't been to one in over a year. So I think I'm gonna try and go to the theater for that one.
Last time I went was for Wonder Woman 1984, and it was the most weird. Like, it was so awkward being there, and I don't want to go again. I don't know.
Last time I was in a theater was February 29th of 2020. It was for the My Hero.
February 29th?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Wasn't last year a leap year?
Oh, 2020, not 2021.
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure it was
Wait,
either
2020 was a leap year?
No, I'm pretty sure it was like
20... No, it was a leap year. It was a leap year.
Okay, then I was right. Yeah, okay.
I was like, wait a minute.
That explains so much for how last year went.
Don't question me again. Yeah, basically, I need to find an excuse to get into that theater.
What movie did you see, Kyle? I think I know what movie you saw.
The My Hero Academia movie.
Oh, I thought it was Birds of Prey.
No, Birds of Prey was like a week before that.
I saw Tenet. That was the last movie I saw in theater.
Same.
I think it was Birds of Prey for me. That's when I saw theaters for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and then before Tenet was Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, and that was like a week before I saw Tenet. So
we released that in theaters. I was really confused there for a minute. I was like, "How old are you again?"
I'm 11. So, but yeah, we were talking about Black Widow. I just love how
there's nothing else to talk about from that. That movie is gonna be a very okay movie, but the perfect Marvel movie to put on Disney Plus for $30.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. We were all saying that The Falcon Winter Soldier was going to be an okay spy thriller, and now that we've been watching it, we've seen that it actually has a lot more. There's some pretty deep themes.
You mean we?
Me and Trey. I haven't talked to you about.
I've been watching it.
Mohammed's watched it.
Yeah, but like the first episode.
We'll talk about it when we talk about it. But I was very pleasantly surprised by the topics the show covered.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What's next on the list?
Let's talk about Spider-Man, and then we'll talk about the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh my God.
Okay. I think Sony done goofed again.
Ooh. Tell the audience what happened.
What they did is Spider-Man. What was it called again? No Way Home. That's it, right? Yeah. They released. Like, they wrapped filming, and they gave, like, the cast and crew little gift baskets. And on one of the gift basket, like, shirts, the Amazing Spider-Man suit is on it. Not the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, the first one, the sunglasses suit.
And then, not only that, if you look really closely, there's, like,
the basketball
font.
What do you say, Mohammad?
If you look closely, there's, like, a little pamphlet, and it has the Raimi font on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now... There is literally no way in hell this isn't Spider-Verse at this point.
Some people are denying.
Okay, I feel like they've told Tom Holland nothing, so he won't spoil anything.
I do love the idea that they just shot a whole Spider-Verse movie, but Tom Holland doesn't know.
The thing is, though,
does know, but just doesn't. This hasn't like shared yet.
There's been a lot
We'll
of
see
rumors
about that.
that like, this 3 Spider-Men are only going to appear in Act 3. If that happens, and if our live action Spider-Verse is only in Act 3, I will be pissed.
And that's just like so anticlimactic too, and it's just like.
Okay, but that's what they're gonna do though if it does happen.
Okay, but I haven't seen the movie yet.
The game for Spider-Man fans.
Some people are still in denial over the fact that Spider-Man 3 will be a Spider-Verse.
That's because we need Tom's arc to wrap up a little bit before we dive headfirst into the Spider-Verse.
People really hate that he has Tony Stark as a mentor figure, and then the second Tony Stark is gone, you introduce 2 other mentor figures for this movie.
I don't think he will have a mentor figure. I think he's just pretty much on his own.
Well, they also described Doctor Strange as a mentor figure.
I don't think that. And also, people like to ignore this, but I understand Far From Home was very much an epilogue to Infinity Saga, but Peter was kind of on his own. I understand we had Nick and Mysterio and whatnot, but he had to make choices. He had to be Spider-Man.
He made a bad decision.
Well, yeah, he gave the glasses to Jake Gyllenhaal.
Man tries to find the Zodiac killer, but now wants to kill the whole world.
Facts.
Yep. And you did this for what? Nothing. Anyways, where were we? Okay, go ahead.
I will be really disappointed if they aren't the focal point of the movie.
Okay, I feel like because we have to remember Jamie Foxx is gonna be in the movie.
He's like
Alfred Molina.
And Variety confirmed, and they're I think it was Variety or Deadline, but they're a very reliable source. But Alfred Molina.
I mean, Jamie Foxx did make an Instagram post about it, but then deleted it. So Jamie Foxx is 100%.
He also openly talked about it in an interview for Soul.
Right.
Which is it bad that No Way Home is not my most excited Jamie Foxx project?
I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
Yeah, oh yeah, guess. If you don't get it right, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Wait, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, the Mike Tyson thing.
Yeah.
I know.
You went on a podcast and described the opening, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, but I feel like, how would you think they were going to introduce the multiverse? Because we were promised. Well, I don't want to say promised, but there was signs of WandaVision opening that.
Yeah, listen, I refuse to believe that Nexus commercial didn't mean something in WandaVision. That was the last commercial and arguably the most important commercial. So that Nexus thing has to mean something.
Marvel does not just do things to name drop things for no reason. Them naming that thing Nexus is a very calculated move, at least in my opinion.
I feel like they're going to go more into Nexus and Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. Wait, which movie is coming out first, Doctor Strange or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Wait, really?
Which Feige has said will lead into Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, but can we talk about
they didn't.
Can we talk about how Doctor Strange has no set photos?
Are they filming?
They basically wrapped.
They're wrapping in April.
Well, Shang-Chi hasn't had any set photos either.
No, they do.
No, we've gotten some set photos for Shang-Chi. I remember those.
Since when?
No, there was a helicopter being with green screen. I've seen set photos for Shang-Chi.
And Simu Liu's The Walking with Awkwafina. That the night.
Oh, I forgot Awkwafina's in this movie.
And
Victor Drago's also going to be in this movie.
Who is?
Victor Drago.
Who is playing Mandarin again?
Tony Leung.
Oh yeah. What's he?
If you're a huge film fan, then he's in a lot of Chinese movies. What was it, the Chungking Express? Most of Wong Kar-wai's films.
He was in one that I really liked, but I forgot
it. Yeah, he was actually in, I think it was called Eternal Affairs, which later was remade to The Departed by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I was talking about how the Doctor Strange movie has no set photos, which is crazy, and they've been shooting since November.
I mean,
yeah.
Frankly,
so I guess Sam's got a tight set going on. Good for you,
yeah.
Amy.
I know we've got some set photos from Thor.
Yeah, those look ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah.
Which all I'm saying, I don't know if I've said this already, but if Love and Thunder does not open with a Rocky-style Thor montage for him to get fit again, I will consider this movie an utter complete failure.
Oh yeah, isn't he fit in the photos?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually
come
on. Doctor Strange hasn't had anything. Huh.
Yeah.
Unless there's legit Marvel snipers, and every single casting crew member is assigned a sniper, and if they let something out,
if they're gonna keep any film a secret, it's probably gonna be this one.
Yeah.
I think they're probably doing it in like a closed set, like they're filming no open spaces, like they did with Thor.
But unless Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be a Spider-Verse movie, it's probably going to be like the biggest Avengers level movie for a while.
Yeah, and then I feel like I don't know if it was confirmed or not, but they're probably going to use the same technology the Mandalorian used in terms of like the green screen LED thing.
Oh yeah,
that's what they're doing for the Batman.
Yeah, and
I
Thor.
I hope in like the coming years that fully replaces green screen.
It is. They will. That's the whole goal.
That's such a good idea.
That's the goal, though.
And it's worked so well.
So yeah.
I want them to remake The Room with that.
Oh,
why? Why are you so
the
Room today?
The Room is Kyle. You don't understand.
Oh
the
my
Room
God.
is such a philosophical movie about betrayal, backstabbing, and all of this. You just don't get the message.
Depression. Dude, Tommy Wiseau should have won an Oscar for directing, scripts, producing.
Abuse.
You're both bastards.
We understand this movie, Kyle.
We're enlightened.
We know the true colors of this brilliant piece of art.
We know the emotion he went through when he yelled, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa."
We can see the passion.
Trey Mohammad, you're tearing me apart. Please stop.
We will continue with we will stop talking until The Room gets into the Criterion Collection. Until then,
we're gonna stop talking.
Until then, I will continue to think about The Room.
Anyways, you guys see that new episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, can I share my thoughts about the first episode because I haven't?
Sure.
All right, first episode, I really liked it. The scenes with Bucky really stood out to me the most. Kyle, you said this whole episode looked like a fan film. I don't know what you're smoking.
I didn't say fan film. I said it was shot amateurly, because specifically the therapy scene.
Listen, I don't know what you're smoking, but that does not look like a fan film. It was not shot like a fan film.
I think the camera work for the therapy scene specifically was
the extreme close-ups were unnecessary, but trust me, believe me when I tell you this, and this is coming from a guy who was a judge for a film festival. I know what fan films look like. And trust me, that looks more like a Michael Mann movie than a fan film.
I just didn't like the cinematography in the first episode at all.
Describe it.
Screw you.
It
just felt very constrictive and very discomforting because everything was so close up. And the thing is, I get what people are saying, like, oh, that was the point of the therapy scene. It didn't stop after the therapy scene.
Okay, I feel like
they've named one scene besides the therapy scene where
the date scene. The date scene. That was
there was not unnecessary close-ups in that scene.
There wasn't unnecessary close-ups, but they didn't really do over the shoulder shots right, and they kind of did weird overhead shots. It was really just not. It was just shot in a weird way.
Maybe if you understood The Room, you would probably understand why they would shot like that.
God. Okay, let's talk about episode 2.
But I wanted to say something.
All right, keep going.
If you saw Thief by Michael Mann, then you will see this movie was shot like that, and down from the colors, the color palette, So go watch Thief, guys. Especially you, Kyle. You got a lot of movies on your list.
I have to watch 25 movies. I can't fit in a 26.
You can do it.
Now, I've watched 772 in a year. You can do it.
If you can watch the Snyder Cut, a 4-hour-long movie, I don't want to hear any excuses.
I took 5 breaks.
5 breaks? I saw...
And 90 shots.
I saw the movie twice. One go.
Why would you do that?
Why
I
not?
watched it twice.
What on God's green earth compelled you to do that?
Why not?
Okay, I barely got through watching it once. I don't think I could watch Snyder Cut twice.
If they released a cut down version that was like 2.5 or 3 hours, I would consider rewatching it.
I mean, listen, this is coming from a guy who watches The Irishman like it's Die Hard. I would understand him watching a 4-hour movie twice.
I saw The Irishman 10 times. And I'm about to watch it for the 11th
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
I do not have the attention span y'all have.
Me neither.
I only take my ADHD meds on school days. I cannot watch 4-hour movies every
So did
day.
you watch Avengers Endgame in one go?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
But that's because
So
I was
what-
watching it with people every time. I've never seen Avengers Endgame by myself.
So who are you with when watching Snyder Cut?
Try.
Me.
What are you, schizophrenic?
Whoa, man! I just have ADHD.
All right. I just don't want to hear any excuses from you now on. That's all.
All right. Anyway, Falcon Winter Soldier episode 2.
I mean,
Okay, I like how
honestly,
they finally teamed up. We finally got to see
yeah,
them
because
together.
it's quite obvious, the chemistry Mackie and Sebastian Stan have. It's hilarious and it's great, and they feel like people who hate each other, but they're going to become best pals in the end, and I'm going to love it.
In my humble opinion, I think this episode was much better than the first one.
It's not leagues like you told me before, but they're on par. Like this episode, I checked. This is 100% Rotten Tomatoes with 22 reviews.
The thing is with the second episode, Marvel, it's no secret, Marvel has always kind of had a tough time dealing with serious themes in their movies, like Tony's alcoholism, Thor's depression. But
Bruce suicidal thoughts.
But they took the themes of like racial profiling and like stuff like that in this episode, and they took it seriously, and it was actually done really well.
Which, I mean, come on, Baltimore cop. Just because it's a black man in Baltimore does not make him stringer bell. Chill the fuck out. Anyway, yeah, like this is what I'm saying about these Disney Plus shows. The reason Marvel is now doing these 6-9 hour TV shows is because they realized that they couldn't fit everything they needed to fit into a 3-hour movie with Endgame, which Russo's has said is a 6-hour cut. I want to see that.
I don't.
But
please don't make me watch it.
I really want to, but that's why these Disney Plus shows. It was a really good idea. They're long movies that fits in a lot of character and stuff we've always wanted these movies to fit in, but couldn't because of runtime.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Feige.
Speaking of things that aren't fit into the movies, I'm gonna go on a mini rant here. About like 10-ish years ago, probably more, there was this comic released called Truth, Red, White, and Black. And it is one of the best Captain America stories of all time. It focuses on the character of Isaiah Bradley, who we see in this episode. And basically, in this episode, he's basically just a super soldier who got experimented on and then arrested for his work. But in the comics, he got arrested because he was a super soldier, but he took a Captain America costume and started calling himself Captain America. He is one of the best characters in the Captain America mythos. And I'm so excited he's finally brought into this.
And we got Patriot too.
I have a
come
theory.
on. We see your Young Avengers,
Yeah, his grandson, Eli Bradley, who we also see in this episode, is the leader of the Young Avengers. Patriot.
I have a theory.
A game theory?
Movie theory. But anyways, I feel like we may think that Falcon is going to be the new Captain America. I feel like we're going to have multiple Captain Americas. We're going to have a Bucky Captain America. We're going to have a Falcon Captain America.
There's only one shield. Like,
it's made by Vibranium, so they could just very well go to Wakanda because Bucky's in Wakanda.
But at the same time, I never want Bucky to take up the shield, and because I don't think Steve wants him. I think Steve finally wants Bucky to have peace after years of him either have fighting, and even those longer years of him being a Hydra agent murdering people. I think Steve gave Sam the shield because he wants Bucky to have peace.
Well, Steve ain't here around anymore.
Well, let's honor his memory, please.
Okay, but they never said anything about old Steve possibly dying or still being there. We don't know that.
Yeah, they have never said Captain America is dead.
He's probably
I feel like if he was actually dead, like Sam Wilson would be reacting more. So I think he's still alive somewhere.
No, he's with the moon.
Hanging out in the cabin.
Everyone hangs out of the cabin.
Yeah.
Or like at a farm.
Like I think the public thinks Captain America is dead because if you remember in the Whitney Houston Spider-Man Far From Home opening, it was Iron Man, Nat, and Cap and Vision in that, incredibly well done video.
Do you think that his fake death will like be like a spark or something, like represent something? Because there was those rumors about Chris Evans coming back. So, what do you think?
I'm pretty sure Feige just deconfirmed those rumors a bit ago.
Yeah, but we can't really trust what this man says a lot of the times.
Yeah, Feige knows too much, and unlike Tom, he will lie to us. Well, Tom might actually be lying to us, so we don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, is John Walker actually a dick in the show, or is it just Twitter being a bit?
No, yeah.
John Walker in this episode, he's not.
Nice.
Like, that's the thing.
He's surprisingly tame. We thought he'd be, a racist prick, but he is, black best friend and everything. He even has a wife.
But here's the thing. I saw on Twitter that Disney Plus attached a trigger warning to this character. Not like the show, to the character of John Walker.
I feel like he's gonna end up being like at least homophobic or something. I feel like he might be subtly racist. I don't know.
I feel
We'll see.
I feel
if
like
they had
the show
to
is
attach a trigger warning to him, it might be more than subtly.
I feel like he's probably gonna go through like an arc in the show where he's just like, I don't want to be the next Captain America. I just want to be who I am and be like a better version of himself. He's probably going to be racist at some point, but then like he just has like a change of heart.
What happens in the comics is his mom is killed in front of him, and
in Civil War, Captain America gets shot. Yeah, here we are.
What I think is going to happen is instead of his parents dying, I think the Flag Smashers are going to kill his wife, and I think he's going to go on like a psychotic rampage, and that's like his snap.
And then he becomes the U.S. agent rather than being the next Captain America.
Yes, and also the funny thing is in this episode, the Flag Smashers mentioned someone called the Power Broker. The Power Broker in the comics is who gave U.S. Agent his super soldier serum. So
and then not only that, when you look at his suit, it's currently, the standard Captain America colors, but there was leaked merchandise, like Marvel Legend figures, and then he's like wearing red and black. So that could mean something.
Is U.S. Agent.
Also, I think
there's a bit of symbolism with that costume. He doesn't fit in it very well. He looks like a doofus.
Nerd.
In my opinion, I think U.S. Agent probably already has the super soldier serum for one reason. He jumped out of a helicopter onto a moving truck and was just fine.
But then again, that's very much plot armor. I don't think.
But Battlestar had to do the same thing with a rope. Like Battlestar couldn't just do that too. He had to like rope down. Like John Walker just jumped.
But it might be, it's Captain America now, which. Also, I watched this episode with subtitles, and they call this man Captain America with the subtitles, and I'm like, wash your mouth.
That is not Captain America. That is U.S. Agent.
Not Captain America.
That is U.S. Agent on a good day.
So do you think U.S. Agent's going to drop
Homelander at best?
Do you think U.S. Agent's going to drop the N-word?
No, they wouldn't.
No.
They wouldn't.
I don't think Disney will go that far.
They wouldn't pull an Adam
No.
I feel like if they did, they would like cut it off right as he was about to.
We joked about it in the last episode, but they wouldn't actually.
I mean, if Creed can say that word with a hard R and get a PG-13 rating, I mean, this could really break barriers.
They kind of toe the line a little bit in Creed, but whatever.
I mean, if they do that, that would not only just.
It would be incredibly surprising, since people like to make fun of Marvel being kid friendly, even though in their last show they killed a dog.
That would be very revolutionary, though, don't you think? Let's think about that.
Yeah, but they're not. There's no way they can do it. Which I did kind of really like the joke where Falcon was in Baltimore and the kid called him Black Falcon, and he was like, "Is it because I'm Falcon? I'm black?" And he's like, "Yeah." Does that make you black kid?
That was a really funny line. Also, it did kind of foreshadow the racial profiling to happen like 15 minutes later. And also, I think it might kind of be poking fun at like Black Lightning from DC Comics.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, but then what about Zemo? Because Zemo's in the show. So
yeah, he was teased at the end of this episode.
Which I mean, I like it. Even though we saw him in 2 shots, I got Hannibal Lecter vibes from my man, and I like that.
Yeah, I hope they make him more of. I hope Zemo becomes a much more mainstay villain in just the MCU.
Because the Avengers have been beaten by 2 people: Big Titan, Mad Titan Thanos, and Little Man Sokovian Zemo.
I want Zemo to be on the level that his comic counterpart is. His comic counterpart is one of the best Marvel villains. Period.
So do you think U.S. Agent will be like a secret Hydra agent?
No.
I think
we're just gonna grow to. He's just gonna be like engulfed in the power. Like, I expect him to like take a bad strain of super soldier serum, like Abomination, and like slowly go into madness to where like we kind of liked him a little bit, but then we like see him become bad person, and that's when Sam takes the shield.
Right.
Also, speaking of Captain America characters, going back to the first episode, do you guys remember that annoying ass little piece of shit like U.S. like Air Force guy, the most annoying character in the episode?
Yeah.
Guess who
that
is?
We know who that is.
Guess who that is? That is Joaquin Torres. He in the comics. He's the Falcon when Sam Wilson was Captain America.
Which is wow.
In the comics,
a new Darcy.
What I think happened is in the comics, to my understanding, he got genetically spliced with Red Wing to become a human Falcon hybrid. But since Red Wing is a robot, since Red Wing is a robot here, I think it's fully possible that he becomes like a cyborg.
Oh, no, so speaking of that moment of silence for Red Wing.
Yeah, yeah.
No. You know what's gonna happen?
What?
Joaquin saw the movie Her with Joaquin.
If you make a Joaquin Phoenix joke, I'm kicking you from the call.
I am the host of the call. I can silence you if I wanted
to. Okay, fine. Make your little Joaquin.
He saw the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson. Saw that one scene. You know what I'm talking about, and is gonna try and do that with Redbird.
I haven't seen Her.
Okay.
Of course you haven't.
Me neither.
Her does do it. It sounds really weird.
It's a great movie.
No, I have no doubt that it's good, but I would have to lock my doors if I were to watch it.
Yeah, keep your doors locked.
Yeah, I don't want my little brother walking and be like, "Kyle, what are you watching?" No.
Man falls in love with a AI.
TLDR. We've all been there. I mean, anyway, Falcon.
Whoa, no. Come back over here. We're going to address it. What was that?
I kid. I jest.
Did you fall in love with Siri or Cortana? Tell me. Which one?
So, who's y'all's favorite character in this
episode? One?
I'm not going to... I'm just begging you, don't ask me that question.
No, Trey, you're full. Okay, Trey, but I want to ask you...
What AI did you fall in love with?
Mohammad didn't ask me, so I'm not going to answer it.
Mohammad, ask Trey.
What question?
The Cortana or Siri question. If you ask him that question, I'll answer.
Trey, my buddy, my good boy. How was your day?
My day was pretty good, man. I watched some bad Candyman sequels, but besides that, it wasn't bad.
Nice. That's nice. Sophie, how about you? How was your day?
It was good. I watched Pennyworth. So
right. Nice. Kyle, Cortana or Siri?
I mean,
respect to the man.
I mean, neither.
This is what happens when you don't watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I have to put you on the spot.
Cortana.
Okay. So, anyways, back to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't know. I haven't seen the second episode, but in the first episode, Bucky's hiding a secret with the old dude. Do you think they're gonna have to address that towards the finale?
I mean, I would say so, because they're not just gonna have Bucky and Sam go to Baltimore so Sam can learn a lesson. There's gotta be more to it.
Where's Wallace?
Dude, where Wallace straight? Dude, where the fuck is Wallace?
Right. But yeah. So, anyways, back to Falcon and Winter Soldier. You done now?
I'm really liking this series so far.
Yeah, how many episodes is it supposed to be?
10? I think 6.
6.
I was told really? 6. Yeah.
6.
Fact check that.
But at the same time, I also thought WandaVision was gonna be 11, and it turned out to be 9. So.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 6.
Yeah, it is 6.
6?
I thought it was going to be longer for some reason.
Which makes sense for the episode 5 surprise cameo.
Yes, I was gonna talk about that.
Yeah, have we learned nothing from WandaVision?
Nope.
Yeah, like what the hell, guys?
If we do not learn history, we are doomed to repeat it.
Oh my God.
People are gonna start saying that Wolverine's gonna come back starring Hugh Jackman. And
Dude, listen, I made a Twitter joke that U.S. Agent was Mephisto. It did surprisingly well, but I was kidding. Please don't do that.
Like, seriously, Kevin Feige saw the backlash he got with WandaVision and then immediately turns around and does this. Like, are you truly the dumbest son of a bitch on the planet?
Yes.
Like,
no, he's definitely the smartest. He knows what he's doing.
Still, imagine it's gonna be. Do you want to place bets?
No, Hugh Jackman. No. Hugh Jackman's gonna be in the show. We think it's Wolverine, and his name is gonna be Mike, and his last name will be Oxlong.
No, guys, it's gonna be. That was funny. Guys, it's gonna be Martian Manhunter. He's gonna appear in front of Falcon's window. He's gonna be like, "I am the Martian Manhunter." Falcon's gonna be like, "Glad you're here to help." And then.
Wait, there was one superhero character that I shared a trade. It was a long time ago, where he can cross paths with the Marvel and DC universe.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a Marvel DC crossover hint in this.
I know, but just imagine if he comes along. Let me find it. What's his name?
Dude, I mean, at the same time, put it in where you least expect it. Biggest surprise.
Right. Okay, hang on. Let me find it. Where is it? Okay. Access.
Oh yeah.
He's basically the main character for the '90s Marvel DC crossover.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to appear ever, frankly, but yeah.
We live in a society.
I don't know.
We're gonna keep on saying
Marvel
that
and DC hint at We've seen Marvel and DC hints at their comic crossover, so
they have done comic crossovers. I mean, I haven't read the comic crossovers, but I know they exist.
I have the Amalgam comics, and I've read the '90s one online.
I have the first issue to the Batman's. The very first issue.
All right. Anyway, Falcon Winter Soldier. Out of 10, what would you guys rate episode 2?
Gonna give it
9.
Yeah, solid 9.
Yeah, 9.
Couldn't even tell you. I think I'll wait until the series or season ends, then I'll watch it. But
you're going to be spoiled on this very podcast.
I already am spoiled, so what the hell?
Well, not for the rest of the series.
Okay, and I know.
So you're just gonna let us.
I respect the hell out of Marvel here, though, because we all thought this would be, fun, dumb buddy comedy series, but now we're diving into some deep themes. We're having superheroes get denied bank loans. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, trauma.
I'm really excited to see where Bucky ends up at the end of the series.
If we're diving into these deep themes, I'm curious as to where Moon Knight's gonna go.
Oh, Moon Knight's gonna be crazy.
I'll say this right now. I feel like if the writing with Bucky is strong, I can definitely see Bucky being a very more interesting character than Steve ever was. Not saying Steve was a bad character. He was a good character, but
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, because I've seen the arguments some people have made that they were just gonna make Bucky like Steve out of the ice in this show. Nah, Bucky's been through too much different things than Steve has. That's why Bucky shouldn't have the shield.
Bucky's less man at a time. He's like, I don't care what time period it is. I hate it here.
Take you home. Mm-hmm. So is that it for Marvel?
Is it?
I think so.
Have any of us seen...
Was it?
What?
Has any of us seen Invincible?
No.
Oh, no.
I
do plan to watch that because that apparently is real nice.
The Invincible comic is one of the greatest comics of all time. So the TV show has J. Jonah Jameson on it, so I'm gonna assume it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, we can also talk about Keanu Reeves and his comic book.
Yeah, Keanu.
What's happening with that? Isn't it Keanu Reeves?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Keanu made comic book.
And comic book is going to be on Netflix, and he's starring in it.
Man, Netflix is doing a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Netflix is crazy.
Oh, Also, for the Avatar Last Airbender fans, well, I don't know if you're going to be a fan of the live action, but live action is going to start filming in August.
The sequel to M. Night Shyamalan, the greatest movie of all time.
Oh no!
Directed by James Cameron.
I'll fight you on that.
I'm just kidding. The joke's on the wall.
I'm actually tempted to watch the M. Night Shyamalan Last Airbender film just to see how bad it is.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'll pay $20.
During spring break, I might do it.
Do it.
I'm actually going to probably start Avatar over spring break.
Do it. Do I need to like come over to your house and make you watch it?
No, people have been.
Yes, you do.
Strap him down. Make him watch all the Bond movies. The Room.
The only way I watch movies anymore is Trey having to force me to watch them.
Dude, honestly, pal, I might just show up to your house every day and make you watch a movie.
Okay, today's feature is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I'll show up to your house. Like, today we're watching these episodes of Avatar. Then once we finish Avatar, we'll move on to Legends of Korra and like, yeah.
I couldn't even tell you. But yeah, back to Keanu Reeves.
So, isn't it called Berserker or something like that?
With it's spelled weird, but yeah.
Yeah, it has no vowels.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's like a Z in there. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Isn't it about like an immortal person? I know it's an immortal.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about. I remember my friend saying, "Hey, is Keanu Reeves gonna make a comic book?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I did see something on Twitter about that. I'm probably not gonna read it for a while, but
or something. I don't know.
I mean, so you know, Keanu's biopic."
That was funny.
It's the truth.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know anything about it, but like it's got Keanu attached, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Probably look into that comic book series and read it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right.
All right. Is there anything...
Also, in a couple months, Loki is gonna be released.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They've only released like one trailer like a while ago, and they haven't really released much else.
We'll get another trailer. We'll get one more.
Do we even need another one? I feel like we kind of got everything we need with that. Like, I know we're gonna get another one, but like
we don't need one. But like Marvel needs to promote it.
Yeah.
So.
You know what else you need to promote?
Eternals.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, man.
And Moon Knight. They just started filming Moon Knight.
Yeah, I was gonna say Moon Knight. You're not gonna see anything from Moon Knight for a while, dude.
Late.
I mean, they got set photos. They're filming in Budapest,
year.
which I guess that's what Hawkeye was talking about in Avengers about Budapest. I guess
no, that doesn't.
It was Moon Knight.
That doesn't mean anything. But I'll say this.
Yeah,
right
Budapest is.
I'll say this right now with Moon Knight. I know they're trying to go for like an Indiana Jones action story. I could see where they're coming from, but the way I see it, it would be more like a neo-noir story.
Oh, I'm also waiting on a season 2 trailer for Stargirl. Don't know if y'all seen the first season for that.
I have. It's surprisingly really good.
Yeah, and it's supposed to come. Season 2 is supposed to be released this summer. I don't know exactly when. I think July. I don't know.
And honestly, here's my thing about Moon Knight. Moon Knight, there's no way it's bad because like we got Ethan Hawke as a villain. Like,
I forgot Hawke as the villain.
There's no way that this script is terrible.
If Moon Knight is terrible, I will
cry.
No, I will jump off a cliff, and before I do that, I will pray that I do not survive the cliff fall.
Jesus.
That it's just a show, Mohammad.
I couldn't care less. Just like how much you love Spider-Man, probably in a deeper way, I love Moon Knight. I'm looking at you, Trey, with Batman. Don't think about it.
You're not wrong.
If I gotta drag people on the floor, I will drag people on the floor. So no one's safe around me.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Moon Knight. Don't fuck this up, Marvel.
All right. Is there anything else that happened this week that we could converse about?
Ghost of Tsushima movie is gonna happen. Which I mean, Yeah, which I mean, I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet. I definitely plan to. I just, I'm what they like to call a broke high school kid who uses money on gas for his car. So, when I get more money, I'll pay $60 for that game. But honestly, I'm excited mostly because I want to see more samurai stuff. I love samurai stuff. We've gotten not as much as I'd like to see today, but more samurai stuff.
Superman and Lois is going on a 7-week hiatus. So Kyle,
I gotta watch more than the first episode.
What?
Yeah,
I gotta watch more than the first episode now.
It still holds up.
There's 4 episodes more now that you need to watch. 4.
I can.
You need to rewatch the pilot and go ahead.
Kyle, we're depending on you.
I remember the pilot okay.
Okay, I
remember being the best
Superman
Colin we've seen in years.
So hopefully, when new episodes are coming in.
Right.
Oh, so also, anyways, if y'all do this podcast over the summer, I probably won't be able to do it. Just so you know.
Yeah, because you actually got a job you're working at.
Yeah, and it's gonna be in the mountains, and there's no service there.
Nah.
Okay. Anyways, we were talking about what were we talking about originally?
Nothing.
Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, Trey, you were saying something.
No, yeah, I was just saying I like the idea of more samurai content, even though video game movies don't have the best track record. I don't know. I'm interested.
I remember Chadwick Boseman was going to play samurai for a movie, but then
I remember that.
That's not happening, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to Ghost of Tsushima, the only thing I can remember was that my cousin pretty much went down on his knees and cried that I should buy the game for him, and then I was like, fine, and then I bought it for him. Because he really wanted to play the game, and I was just like, I don't want to buy it. So
it looks like a pretty good game, but
it looks like a really good game. But I just remember he just started crying. I was like, this kid, man. I swear to God.
This guy.
It looks like Dark Souls level hard, and that just doesn't seem fun.
I don't think it's hard.
Let me tell you this.
The fun samurai element in there, and I really want to play.
Let me tell you this, guys. I bought Demon Souls instead of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Worst decision I've ever made. I can't get past the first level. It is impossible. I was like, I should have just gone Spider-Man. Why did I get this game?
I will never pick any game before a Souls game. I'm sure they're great, but I don't need the rage I will feel if I play a Souls game.
I'm going to sell the game and then make my money back, which I already did technically with my paycheck. Maybe get Spider-Man, but I've already got Mortal Kombat 11, the Ultimate Edition, where it has all the DLCs. So I pretty much got Terminator, Rambo, and Joker all in the game.
Dude, I still haven't played as Rain, Melina, or Rambo yet, and I need to.
Man. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11 in so long.
Well, you're a nerd, so that's what I expect.
Yeah.
You haven't seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, so what more do we expect from you? So, anyways.
Trey, do you have an ending quote for this episode?
No, we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Wait, do we?
Trey, this Lord, help me. I'm going to give this child the biggest slap I've ever given.
There are more. You're right.
Kyle, I will silence you again.
Okay, yes, sir.
Don't ever call me yes. Don't ever call me sir. Don't. That's weird.
Best Picture nominees.
All right. Kyle, you're not going to talk because you haven't seen any of these movies, but what more do we expect from you anyways? So, Trey, you ready to talk about these movies? At least some of them?
Sure. I've seen most of them. I still haven't seen Pieces of a Woman, which I actually do need to see because Scorsese said that was his favorite movie of the year, so I guess now I have to watch it. And one more that I forgot what the title was.
It's okay. So
it was like Minari or something.
Yeah. So from the movies I've seen on the list, I've seen Mank, Judas and the Black Messiah, Nomadland, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. So as much as I want Judas and the Black Messiah to win Best Picture, listen, I love that movie, but a part of me thinks Minari will win Best Picture. Even though I haven't seen it.
I actually disagree. I think Juice Black Messiah is down to win Best Picture. I want Trial of Chicago 7 to win Best Picture, but I wholeheartedly believe Juice Black Messiah will win Best Picture.
Trial of Chicago 7, as much as a great movie that was, it won't win because it's a Netflix movie. Unless they have the same mentality. If they have the same mentality of not giving streaming services, the Best Picture award, then you would have to take off Trial of Chicago 7, Mank, and The Sound of Metal, which would narrow down to Minari, Promising Young Woman, The Father, Judas, and Nomadland. And go ahead.
Listen, if you're not gonna, appreciate the performance Riz Ahmed did in Sound of Metal, you just no.
Yeah, I think I might watch it tonight. But Nomadland, listen, that is a great movie. Everyone should definitely check it out. It's a slow movie, but
it will. Listen, I am 100%. I 100% guarantee you it will win cinematography. There's no way it will.
It will. It will win Best Cinematography.
Yeah, because.
Yeah. But and then there's Best Supporting Actor. Okay, I don't know what the Oscars are smoking, because how could you give Lakeith Stanfield or Daniel Kaluuya Best Supporting Actor?
Listen, I have never trusted the supporting category for the Oscars because, listen, I have grown to appreciate Once Upon a Time in Hollywood more over the years, but I still don't believe Brad Pitt should have been nominated or won his Best Supporting Actor. If being Brad Pitt for 2.5 hours gets you an Oscar, fine, but I still don't.
It should have been. Wait, let me look at the best.
It's for that year. It should have been either Pacino or Pesci to win.
Exactly. I feel like a part of me really wants Pesci to win, but I feel so bad that Pacino has been nominated for so many roles he's been in that he should just get another Oscar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like his role as Jimmy was a very subtle one. I mean, he did scream and did all his sorts, but not to the point where that was his own personality. But anyways, I'll say this right now. I need to calm myself down before I start throwing chairs across the wall.
Throwing hands.
Why the fuck did they give Mulan 2 Oscar nominations? 2 Oscar nominations.
Mulan was one of the worst movies of the year, if not the worst.
VFX and Best Costume Design.
I mean, to be fair, if you're going to nominate for any of those would seem like the ones. I don't think they should be nominated. I think the costumes were fine. They didn't feel like ancient China, but they were
apparently
fine.
The costumes were a very racist. Had racist meanings to it.
I didn't notice that because I don't know, but the effects, I didn't like the effects. I thought some of the CG, the background.
Guys, if Mulan wins Best Costume Design, I will take back everything I said about Marvel, and I will go back to Little Pooh Best and Child Me and say these are the greatest things of all time. You can quote me on that right now. Quote me on that right now. Got that?
The thing is with Mulan is the effects just overall. I just don't think they were good.
I have not seen Mulan. I don't plan on seeing Mulan. You guys know why I don't want to see this movie?
Yeah. I've seen clips. I know Trey's seen it, but I've only seen clips. Mm-hmm. And what I've seen, the effect of that one woman turning into a bird is laughable.
Yeah.
I want to see.
I haven't seen it either. But Trey, is it worth the watch or not?
Absolutely not. It is slow and boring and
Tenet should win Best VFX.
I was first turned off the movie when they said there wasn't going to be any music.
Yeah. The thing that gave the original all its heart and charm, you take it away and try to make it a bleak Disney movie. That's so stupid. I hate the live action Lion King with a passion. At least they gave us songs.
Their justification was they were like, oh, we're trying to adapt the myth, not the movie. You adapted the movie without the music. You still kept in the same inaccuracies.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But yeah, I hate you, Mulan. I hope you rot in hell. And when I do go to hell, make sure you get gassed up because I'm going to bring in all the smoke. So, yeah, guys, if you guys plan on going to hell, find me there. I'll probably be at coordinate 223, maybe 21.
I'll be there too. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'll see you there. What about you, Trey?
Hey, man, I'm just going to be vibing, man.
Yeah, I think Trey's the only episode of the podcast who might not be.
All right. So, anyways, back to the Oscars. Best Actor 2021 nominees. We got Anthony Hopkins, Riz Ahmed, Stephen Ewan, Chadwick Boseman, and Gary Oldman. All right.
I actually haven't seen The Father, and I really want to, so I don't really want to, bring out. But, like, I definitely think it's definitely down to either Chadwick or Riz Ahmed.
I feel like Chadwick might. I haven't seen
if I have to bet, I think it's going to be Chadwick. Granted, he was really good in that movie, but, like, the mixture of his death and how great the performance was, I could definitely see it. Right. I won't be mad if he wins, but, like, him and Riz Ahmed are definitely the ones who should win.
Right. I feel like, because I don't think Moraine Black Bottom didn't get a Best Picture nominee. So it could just very well be Riz Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or unless, like, who won Best Picture at the 2019 Oscar? Hang on. Hang on. Let me look at.
It was Green Book. It was Green Book.
Rami Malek. I was talking about Best Actor. So Rami Malek, and that was nominated for Best Picture. So I think it could be Riz Ahmed. But then again,
it definitely could. Like, I thought I really liked Sound of Metal. Like, I really, really liked that movie. So I will like it if Riz Ahmed wins, but I will also like it if Chadwick wins. Like,
yes,
we're at the point where, like, there's a lot of mixed things in the Oscars where I'm like, I won't think that there's a robberies involved or anything.
Oh, there was snubs in this Academy Award, because Chadwick Boseman did not get a nomination for The Five Bloods.
Not just that, but The Five Bloods alone got snubbed, and that is goddamn ridiculous.
You could have easily replaced The Father with The Five Bloods. The fact that Delroy Lindo didn't get nominated for Best Actor haunts me.
It's ridiculous. Like, there's always that one movie that gets overlooked. Like, so even Spike should have been nominated for Best Director. Like, what the hell?
Honestly, man. Even though it probably won't win because it's a Netflix movie, at least give it the attention it deserves.
Yeah, because it deserves it. That
exactly.
Even the aspect ratio changes they chose, it was so good.
Exactly, and it was a very colorful movie. Believe it or not, it wasn't like grim, dark.
Yeah, and a movie about Vietnam vets, and I appreciate the color in my movies
and the racism behind it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what movie do you think will win Best Picture, Trey?
What movie? I want Travis Scott 7 to win. I don't think he's going to win. I am betting Judas and Black Messiah will win.
Oh, dude, that was a great. If you haven't seen Judas and the Black Messiah,
it's so good.
What are you doing with your life? It's a
like the plot itself is so good. How they get this kid off the streets who was impersonating an FBI officer, and lets him go into this Black Panther radical movement, and like he's like trying to hide himself, but also somewhat believes in the movement a little bit. I don't know. Yeah. I really like that. Exactly. And also, what's the actor who played I don't want to say informant, but the FBI agent who helped him out, because
Jesse Plemons.
He's been in all three things I've seen him. I've seen him in Irishman, that, and Breaking Bad. I hated his character in Breaking Bad. He killed Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend night. Like, I don't know. He's always played the character I haven't liked in these movies he's been in. And he's probably gonna be the star in a Scorsese flick. So.
Kills the Flower Moon. I actually heard he swapped roles with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about with the Oscars. It was for a certain category. I think it was Best Original Song.
The big one in the Oscars I'm really having trouble figuring out is Best Actress, because I haven't seen Beast of the Woman yet, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna like Vanessa Kirby in that movie. But Carey Mulligan and Promising Young Woman, Viola Davis and Maureen Stockwell and Frances McDormand, Nomadland. Those are I can't decide, man.
It's probably gonna be Carey Mulligan. Mulligan.
I would think so. She was really good in that. Promising Young Woman, but
that's what apparently people are saying. I've only seen, out of all the nominations I've seen, it was just Frances McDormand in Nomadland. She was a great. That was a great performance. But yeah, I think Carey might just take the dub.
Mm-hmm. And that was a really good movie. Like I liked that movie a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Wait, you saw Promising Young Woman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But let's talk about Best Supporting Actress, because we have Amanda Seyfried for Mank, Olivia Colman for The Father. I'm gonna butcher her name, unfortunately. Yang Yu-jung for Minari, Maria Bakalova for Borat. Borat's got 2 Oscar nominations. How do you?
Finally, a movie I've seen.
Which, I mean, I even remember Sacha Baron Cohen's like, we're gonna push her for an Oscar nomination. Like, she was great in that movie. I haven't seen a lot of I've only seen 2 of these movies for Best Supporting Actress. So I'm gonna say my bet is Amanda Seyfried, but I don't know.
Right. Probably that's gonna be the case. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But let's switch gears to screenplay. Adapted screenplay: One Night in Miami, The Father, The White Tiger, Nomadland, Borat's subsequent movie film.
Borat's subsequent movie film for the win, boys.
No, One Night in Miami, please. That movie, it didn't get nominated for enough Oscars. Like, come on, it has to win this.
I feel like Nomadland probably will win. I haven't seen One Night in Miami.
I just think Nomadland, it's a great movie, but it's too, what's the normal. There's nothing, as besides cinematography and some of the performances, there's nothing fully stand out for me.
Well, you do make a fair point. Fair point. Yeah. I haven't seen One Night in Miami. Yeah. But yeah. So let's go to original screenplay. Sound of Metal, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Judas, and The Trial of Chicago 7. That's a good question. Oh, shoot. I feel like Trial might...
I think it's gonna... I like all of these, except I haven't seen Minari yet.
Yeah. Kyle, what do you think? Sophie, what do you guys think?
Huh?
What? Sorry.
What do I think about all these movies I haven't seen?
Take best original screenplay.
Sound of Metal, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Judas and the Black Messiah.
I've seen none of those movies.
So is Sound of Metal about metal music?
Sort of.
No. Sort of. Well, kind of.
Then that.
The bad guy from Venom goes deaf.
Riz Ahmed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna know who I was gonna talk about. If I said bad guy from Venom, you would know it.
No, you should have said Bodhi Rook from Rogue One.
Oh yeah, I could have said that.
Yeah, both movies that I am very indifferent to. Yeah, sure, the one with Bodhi Rook.
I don't know. I think as much as I love Sound of Metal and think that definitely should be up there, I think I'm gonna go with, again, for Best Picture, either Judas or Trial of Chicago 7.
I feel like Minari's gonna win one of these major awards.
Yeah,
I mean, even though I haven't seen
that before, we know.
Even though I haven't seen Minari, a lot of people really like this movie.
We just got a feeling. We got a feeling.
Like last year, I saw all the Best Picture nominees except Little Woman and Parasite, and a lot of people were like just pretty much banged their entire life on Parasite winning Best Picture, and then look where we got.
Which it did.
Yeah. So yeah, and then that movie was a great movie. So then, what? Something happened.
Yeah, I think Kyle said something.
I think Kyle said Borat. I think Kyle said Borat.
I did say Borat. Trey, you say Borat?
No.
Trey said Borat.
Not until, I have come to terms on an Oscar that it could win. It won't win any.
I feel like Best Comedy will win.
What the
that's not an Oscar category.
It's not?
Kyle?
No, that's a Golden Globes category.
Okay, the Oscars need to get on that, legitimately. We need best stunts.
No. That's the one we need to add. If we're gonna add an Oscar, it's best stunts, because
best stunts, but after that,
way too much to not be rewarded.
Yeah, exactly. Stunts really do need to be rewarded, but after that, I want to see the what's it called? The comedies.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, just you wait.
That's not gonna. If it does happen, it would have happened in a long time.
Just you wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hamilton.
Just you wait. Hamilton. Excuse you. Excuse me.
Yeah, Kyle's still salty that was even nominated for
the one.
Golden
It's
Globe.
the one musical I don't like, and all of a sudden gets nominated for. God, don't get me started. Keep talking about your Sound of Metal promising.
Wait, have you seen Dear Evan Hansen?
Don't even get me started.
What? Dear Evan Hansen is good.
I saw the Broadway. Like, I went to New York and then I
like the soundtrack, but I prefer my musicals to have a little bit of spectacle to them.
Yeah, I've like everyone I've talked to about Dear Evan Hansen has told me it's garbage. So
it's not garbage. It's just not
for everyone
amazing. It's fine. It's the Rogue One of the theater scene.
I don't know. I like Rogue One.
It's fine.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to describe it. It's the Rogue One of theater.
Okay.
Okay, so what else do we have to talk about?
No, we're not done yet. We're not done.
They're done at the Oscars.
We got Best Director nominee. We got Thomas Vinterberg for Another Round, David Fincher for Mank, Chloe Zhao for Nomadland, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. Yeah, I feel like
Chloe's gonna win.
Chloe probably will.
Which I actually did see Another Round. I really like that movie. That will win Best Foreign Film. Not only because it's the only foreign film I saw, but because I generally enjoyed that movie. Which I'm kind of sad that Mads wasn't nominated, but whatever. He's always been snubbed.
Right. So I think we all collectively agree that Chloe might just take a dub.
Which, I mean, Fincher, I want him to win an Oscar. He's not going to win an Oscar for Mank.
No. I feel like he would have to, I don't know what movie he would have to make to get him that award.
He should have won for Social Network or Seven or Fight Club.
Or Zodiac.
Yeah.
Man, he was snubbed. But then again, when it comes to Zodiac, not only was not that movie nominated for any Oscars, he was going up against Paul Thomas Anderson and the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
That was no competition. And plus, PTA and David Fincher, they had a little beef at the time. So, yeah.
Sure.
Chloe, we might think.
Yeah, Chloe will win.
Yep.
For sure.
For best but not best actress, director. But yeah, that's our little Oscar talk. We may sound pretentious now. Oh, shut up, Kyle. But we're gonna save off the whole Hereditary discussion because me and Kyle, not Kyle, you wouldn't watch it anyways.
I just don't like Martin.
Yeah, we're gonna switch gears to to Godzilla vs. Kong news.
I'm surprised it's actually getting good reviews.
I mean, I expected the reviews to be average, but it's not like an 88 Rotten Tomatoes. So
No, it's at a 70.
I expected the reviews to be abysmal.
Because I see what the reviews are saying, and it's the problem with every monster movie. There's a lot of humans, but the monster battles are great. Which that's why Godzilla King of Monsters was kind of a flop. We had a lot of monster battles. The monster battles kind of sucked a little bit because the camera work was garbage. But in the human plot was so dumb that I wanted to die.
What was it? Just give a quick summary.
I don't. They made a device that could communicate with whales, but then they used it to try to mind control monsters.
That sounds like the greatest plot ever put to the screen.
It's so ridiculous and dumb, and I hate the characters too. And now Millie Brown, she was the only one I kind of liked in that movie. But now when I've seen the trailer, she's going into her parents' annoying habits in Godzilla vs. Kong, which I'm not excited.
Oh, she's in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I have
her mom is a literal terrorist, so
Do I have to watch the Godzilla and Kong movies?
I don't think so. I hope you don't.
Okay, good, because I'm not going to.
Because listen, I respect 2014 Godzilla a little bit. I don't like that there's not a lot of monster battles. I don't like that they killed Bryan Cranston in the first 15 minutes. It's dumb.
That was rigged.
It was rigged. They promoted the movie as Heisenberg versus Godzilla. Nope. The most interesting character in the movie gets killed off in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a movie I can get behind. Heisenberg versus Godzilla versus Kong versus Superman.
I mean, what was it? So far, I've seen every single MonsterVerse movie except Godzilla King of the Monsters, even though I'm on Team Godzilla.
Yeah, also known as the base.
I mean, the movie's just bad. It's not a good movie. There's a lot of cool imagery. I'll give it that. There's a whole lot of the occasional really good shots, and there's occasional good imagery. Like every scene with Mothra, for example, is really good. But but the fights keep going, and they like to do the on the ground shaky cam too much in the dark, and it looks really, really bad, and you can't see anything.
Right. Anyways, I know the movie. I know the whole movie. How Godzilla vs Kong was gonna go out.
Don't speak.
I won't say anything. Kyle, if you start screaming to the mic one more time, I might have to silence you. I won't say anything. Nothing. Not a bit. Not a zip zap. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Anyways, we got our Godzilla vs Kong discussion out of the way. All right. I've been waiting for this moment. Trey, you saw a little indie movie, yeah? A couple days ago, right?
Little one. I was told to watch it, and like another child we know, I actually do watch the movies recommended to me.
I don't have time.
Shut up, Kyle.
I have all the time in the world.
But yeah, what was this movie that you saw?
It was a little A24 movie. It was called Hereditary. Pretty spooky movie. Pretty nice picture.
Oh, y'all, I'm gonna jump off the call now. Just
go for it.
Go.
See ya.
We're just having fun at this point.
Yeah.
But
all right, she left. So yes, Trey, tell me what is your cinephile thoughts on this great picture?
I mean, what I really liked about it is like I was kind of sold because a lot of people said it was one of the scariest horror movies of all time. I didn't really get the there's a lot of tension. I did like that because like I kind of want to watch this trailer because they didn't have as much as the big scare moments in like the first 2/3 of the movie. So that movie must have a really scary trailer. Granted, I was tense, the whole movie. So I don't know, but yeah, it's like because I've seen like some director commentary on it. It's a family drama that turns into a family nightmare, and that's great. Like it's what A Quiet Place did so well. They didn't make the movie for the scares. They did it for the story and the elements, and the scary moments just fit into it, and that's great. Right. And the acting, like everyone had a good performance. Even the dad, who wasn't in a lot of it, but like I bought him because he was so scared and terrified for his family, and he thought his wife was going insane. And like, listen. The Academy has no respect for the horror genre. They haven't given Jordan Peele an Oscar for either of his horror movies.
Well, he did win an Oscar for
any genre that's not dramas.
Well, Jordan Peele did win an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay for Get Out.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I was seriously. I remember Us got like crazy snubbed the year.
Oh yeah. For like but yeah. So I was gonna say something else. I feel like with this movie, Hereditary, it is a horror movie, but it's not like the sense of. Kyle, can you stop slamming stuff on your table, please?
I'm not on a table right now. It's not me.
Just stop slamming. Just be quiet, please. We're having we're having a very auteur discussion.
All right, have fun with that. It's not. I'm not the one slamming. If you think it's me.
Okay, I just muted Kyle. So, anyways, so yeah.
I'll mute him real quick. I just want to say it.
Okay, he probably doesn't care. Oh wait, shit, I can't. I think he might have to unmute himself.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
You're a son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
Well, Kyle, you get a free pass. So every time I mute you, you can always just mute yourself back.
Oh, so fun. Oh, this will be fun.
Oh, shit. So anyways, I feel like with Hereditary, it's a movie that isn't very mainstream. It's a slow burn movie, but the fact that it's a slow movie just really ups the anxiety of it, and like just the whole atmosphere of the movie just really is very unsettling. And then there's the weird imagery, and then you have the pagan cult. And it's a movie that requires you to connect the dots and wants you to remember these small things. So
Which that's great for rewatch value. Like I watched like a regular commentary and the Dead Meat Kill Count. Like there was stuff that they talk about, like, oh yeah, that did happen. I should have thought of that. And
exactly.
I appreciate a movie that will allow me to rewatch it a couple times for me to understand it. Not like one that's like so crazy plot that I have to rewatch it to understand it, but like a fun mystery where I'm like, oh yeah, that was there. It's a little moment, but it's fun.
Yeah, and I feel like people, and especially like young filmmakers or aspiring filmmakers like myself, I feel like they need to like remember that a complex plot does not mean your story is going to be interesting. You can have the most basic plot and make a great movie. This movie is a very complex movie in a way, but the plot is so simple that you can easily work around it. Like it's just about family drama. Their grandmother passes away, and then they soon find out that she was a part of a pagan cult, and they're infected by it. That's it. That's literally the plot of the movie.
And the daughter gets her head, cleaned off by a hole. God, like that scene, man. Like that's a one where you're just like, holy shit, that just happened. They just did that.
And then in just a moment of silence in the close up of the sun, just not even looking back at it, like he's just staring at the road in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere in the night. He's just like, bro.
Because next thing you just see the shot of her like head with all the ants on, and you're just like, oh my god.
Oh my god. So I mean, yeah, this movie. Okay, if you're gonna watch an A24 movie, chances are you're probably not gonna like it. But if you're like a big fan, like film fan, you probably will like this movie. If not, oh well. But you should definitely check out Midsommar. I remember, I don't know if I told you this story, but like I read like the script that was leaked a while back. It threw me off the wall, and I pulled an all-nighter, and I just had to take like breaks while watching it. And then I finally got around to seeing it opening night. Wasn't a very good decision at all. I saw with my aunt and my big sister.
This guy who fell asleep during The Exorcist, so know.
Can't believe I fell asleep during that movie, but yeah.
I mean, looking back on it, because like The Exorcist is not like the most terrifying of movies. It's more like horrific that all this terrifying stuff is happening to a little girl.
Right. But I mean, yeah. So I was thinking about Midsommar, but yeah, I remember once I finished reading the script, I had to I knew this one guy who was, who was like a critic, and got to see the movie early, and I just talked to him and I asked him like, hey, oh my god, what is happening? Who's doing this? Who's the imposter?
Yeah, I think it's just some weird microphone thing.
Kyle. Huh? Exactly. We know who it is. But yeah, so I asked him like, hey, does all of this stuff happen? And then he was like, yup, that's what happens. And I'm like, we're gonna see an orgy, aren't we? And then he's like, yep, we're gonna see an orgy. I'm like, I just.
And that lady's gonna be a new Black Widow.
Okay, well, no, she wasn't in the orgy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, okay. It was like her boyfriend. That plotline was so messed up that like if I just tell you right now, you'd be like, what the hell? But I'll tell you this one right now. The boyfriend who has the orgy with, the girl puts her pubic hair in his drink, and then he drinks it.
Oh my god.
Exactly. I think that alone should just tell you what the movie's about.
God.
Yeah. So, if you haven't seen
Hereditary, moving on. Avia Star, interesting guy.
Was it?
Avia Star, interesting guy, to say the least.
Yes. But yeah, go watch Hereditary if you haven't. What are you doing with your life? And go watch Midsommar, because that's apparently Scorsese's one of his favorite movies of all time. So,
which I mean, is Scorsese liking a recent movie coming out today? You know, that's big.
I know, and like he praises Ari Aster, the filmmaker, and okay, one more
My
fun
man.
fact about Midsommar: the dude who made the movie, he wrote this movie as a bad breakup he had with his ex at the time.
Wow. Okay.
So that's a little concerning. Red flags are definitely up. But hey, his next movie apparently is gonna be a dark comedy. It's gonna have Joaquin Phoenix in it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know when that's coming out, but hey, it's got Joaquin and Ari Aster. So hell yeah.
You got to see it.
Yep. So I guess that's going to wrap things up. Kyle, you can start speaking now.
Oh wait, one more thing. I have one more thing.
Oh my god, my ears.
I have one more thing that wasn't on the list I want to talk about.
What is it?
All right, Marvel next month is releasing this new mini-series in commemoration of the 80th anniversary of Captain America called United States of Captain America. And it is the greatest concept for any comic I have ever heard.
Is that going to be like the life story?
No.
Like Captain America.
Basically, Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, and John Walker are going on a road trip.
I don't believe it.
Oh my god!
It's going to be.
I need to read this.
Like Steve's shield gets stolen, and he goes on a road trip, and it gets stolen by this guy who just lives in Wisconsin, and is Wisconsin.
His name is Deadpool.
It's this guy named Aaron Whisker.
Who's
What's it
secretly
called?
Deadpool.
Deadpool. I don't even know if this series is supposed to be a comedy. I just love the concept so much.
Wait, what's the title?
It has to be. Come on.
It's called United States of Captain America.
United States of Captain America.
Title alone, like, come on. That's
Okay. I don't.
If you go to the Marvel subscriptions website, it's one of the.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. I'm seeing it right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to pick up the first issue because it sounds fantastic.
I haven't picked up a comic in a long time. Holy cow. Oh well.
Well, the one you got to start out with now is United States Captain America.
Yeah, I don't plan on reading comics.
Also, little comic book tidbit I found earlier today. DC is back with Diamond Publishing, which, if you didn't know, back before we started the podcast, DC left Diamond Publishing, which Diamond Publishing is the publisher that makes all comics, and it was like a huge deal that they left. But I found out today they're just kind of back with them. I don't even know when that happened, but they just kind of are back.
They're just back.
Yeah, I don't know because like I was looking at Marvel subscriptions, and on the website they were like, "Oh, DC subscriptions too." Like, oh, I guess they just went back to that.
So maybe AT&T won't destroy DC now. That's nice.
I really hope they don't, because that would be really sad.
Imagine if they do.
Dude, listen, the riots that will start.
I want to be a comic book writer when I'm older. I would not accept that happening.
What about you, Trey? Where do you see yourself? What's your profession you want to pursue in your career?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to get through high school. You know, yeah.
Fair enough. I mean,
who's got the ending quote for the episode? This is going.
Oh, I do. I watched a thing from outer space the other day, and there was a cool quote in there that I'm going to say. All right. Thank you all for watching the Inbox Podcast. We hope to see you next week. And now, before I give you the details of the battle, I bring you a warning. Everyone listening to my voice, tell the world, tell this to everybody. They are. Watch the skies. Everywhere. Keep looking. Keep watching the skies.
Was that a quote or was that a warning?
Both.
No, I'm scared. Oh, that's an ominous way to end the episode.
Indeed.
All right.